website, which is why I'm going to do the top 3 people that should not be on Tinder. Number 1, dudes with shirtless pics. That is the biggest thing I've heard from women when asking what they hate about Tinder. It's just dudes. And the worst part is for that, it's in the bathroom. You're taking a picture you're trying to present yourself as a nice guy and, trying to paint this good image about yourself, and you're taking shirtless selfies in the bathroom. Man, that's just weird to me. Number 2, and this is specific, I guess, from my perspective, women who have children under the age of 3. And again, that's not me knocking, how, single moms. I think single moms have one of the most difficult things to do, and the difficult challenges in the world is raise someone by themselves. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're honestly looking for something serious, and somebody to, I guess, eventually at some point raise your child, if that's the path that you're looking for, then you probably should go on another website that's not Tinder. I think that's pointless. And if you're looking for something that's not romantic, and then get off anyway, because that's, that may be how you made this bad decision in the first place. Not just saying, I'm just saying.
Christian Mingle might be the place.
which brings me to my third point. Number 3, people who say they're Christian on this website. I'm sorry. And again, this is, and again, I have friends who are, who are Christian, and again, this is not me knocking them, but I just don't believe. And again, my bad, God, but I just don't think God's told you to download this app and start swiping, and you'll meet the person you're gonna meet. I just don't see that. Like, it's not an app for really dating. It's not. I'm sorry. Those are just my 3. There's probably many more, which is why I like Bumble better anyway. So, I don't know. Have you heard of Bumble, Tom?
I have not.
Bumble is a app that's, again, similar to Tinder, but when you swipe, the girl has to respond first. So it gives guys, I guess, a relief, or shy guys, a relief that they don't have to respond. On top of that, it gets rid of the spam, too, because sometimes when you do match, there's a lot of spam on there, for different things, which, again, you can guess what it is, again, assuming that it's Tinder. But the girl has to respond within 24 hours or the match is gone. So it kind of gives, girls a perspective to kind of just screen through creepy people and go from there, which I like. So that's why I do have that app, and I'm on that a little bit more than Tinder. So, all right. Anyway, Tom, what is your final topic?
My topic is the 25 greatest stoner snack foods of all time in Colorado. So, gonna kick it off with number 25 and gonna go down the list. 25 is Lunchables.
Ooh.
Number 24 is cookie dough.
Mm-hmm.
Number 23, Nutella. Number 22, Cosmic Brownies. One of the best
I've never had those.
Debbie snacks there. Oh my gosh.
I've never had those.
You need to.
All
it's
right.
delicious.
I'm gonna see you in Pennsylvania and Philly in a month, so bring them to me.
Sounds good.
Good.
Okay. Number 21, barbecue Fritos. Number 20, cinnamon rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Number 19, Twinkies.
Classic.
18, Oreos. 17 is Cheez Whiz. Kraft is pretty much a huge part of this list, it seems.
That's fair.
Number 16, Goldfish. And not just the little, bags, but the big box.
Ooh, yeah.
Number 15, Rice Krispie Treats.
That's fair.
Number 14, close right behind it, Marshmallow Fluff.
Yeah.
Number 13, Cheese Balls.
That's not in the top 10?
No.
Oh, man.
Number 12, Pop-Tarts. Strawberry flavor.
Okay.
Number 11, a Slurpee from 7-Eleven.
I don't consider that stoner food. I don't know. I guess 7-Eleven, but I guess.
I guess it's for the 7-Eleven aspect, not just the Slurpee.
I suppose, yeah. All right.
Hi, so top 10 are ramen.
You know what? Being in college, yeah, I'd have to agree. You know, just living on that budget. No, I get it.
Yeah, that dollar food, yeah.
Yep.
Number 9, the Trolley Sour Bright Crawlers. You know those little gummy worm things?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they're top 10.
Wow.
Number 8, pizza rolls. Pepperoni.
Totino's?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, classic.
Number 7, and I don't even know why this is in top 3, but Doritos.
That's definitely top 5.
Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't outside top 5. That's terrible.
Number 6 is Cheetos.
Okay.
Number 5, combos.
Ooh.
There's the pizza, nacho cheese, jalapeno cheddar. You got the zesty salsa.
Whenever I went to a gas station, I always told my dad, I was like, "Can I get these?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "They just were always so good. Never thought they were stoner food."
If I was stoned, I would probably eat them as well.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I would too. Yeah. So yeah.
Number 4, Funyuns.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Yeah. Number 3, chocolate chip cookies.
That's fair. Yeah.
Number 2, Half Baked by Ben & Jerry's.
Ooh, yep. What's number 1?
And number 1 is Munchies Snack Mix.
Yeah, it's in the name.
If you never had Munchies before, it's Cheetos, Doritos, pretzels, and Sun Chips all mixed in a fun bag.
Yeah.
You just can't, think about, pot without Munchies.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. And the fact that I forget who I think it's Nabisco. They named it Munchies, like whatever. Good job, Nabisco. Solid.
Frito-Lay, actually.
Frito-Lay. Oh, even better.
There you go.
Even better. All right. Thank you, Tom, for the top 25 stoner foods. I'm definitely going to buy some of those products while I'm here. I'm really hungry. It's dinner time here. Anyway, I have one more topic, and it's funny because we delayed this show for a couple times because Tom was busy, and I wanted to talk about it like on Monday. And for those of you who don't pay attention to soccer, the game between Chelsea and Tottenham was a deciding game. If Tottenham won the game, then they would at least hold off the Leicester City for winning the championship for one more week. But Chelsea came back from 2 goals down. Eden Hazard coming with a great goal in the second half to tie the game. And because Tottenham did not win the game, that gave Leicester City its first ever top-flight championship in its 132-year history. And just to put this in perspective, if you guys haven't heard the odds, 5,000 to 1 were the odds of Leicester City winning the championship. And I think before the start of the season last year, the Cleveland Browns were 200 to 1 to make it, to win the Super Bowl? Something like that. And
500 to 1, I think.
Yeah, 500 to 1, not 5,000 to 1. And it's interesting because it's over a 38-game season. It wasn't over 16 games in playoffs. Things can happen, whatnot. People can get on a roll. And when Leicester City was on a roll through the break in December, you thought, you know what, this is just one of those teams, like most Premier League, in the Premier League, there's always that one team that gets on a really hot start, but then fades away. And then it's kind of like the NCAA tournament a couple years ago. If I'm going to put an equivalent to it, it'd be like Florida Gulf Coast when they were a 15 seed back in 2013, upset Georgetown in the first round, got to the Sweet 16. That's like them winning the championship, but on a 38-game season, over a 38-game season. And Leicester City has become I think everyone who wasn't competing for the Premier League, whoever didn't have a stake in that, was probably rooting for Leicester City just because of the story that came out of it. Claudio Ranieri, the head coach, who had once coached Chelsea up to the point where he finished second, but then he got fired, and then Chelsea went on a run there. He's one of the most humble managers you will ever meet in your entire life. Very nice, very sweet man. Actually, the day that he found out that he won the English Premier League, he was visiting his mother in Italy. He goes to Italy a lot, visiting his 90-year-old mother. So that's awesome. Jamie Vardy, if you haven't heard the name, you're going to hear it all throughout the European Championships this summer. He's a player who, I think about 5 years ago, was playing in the equivalent of the 4th division in England, and has risen up to Leicester City, and it has been phenomenal. And he had some off the field issues. It was his first time coming into big money, and he had trouble. He had alcohol issues, but he had overcome those. Riyad Mahrez, a great player from Algeria, a player who's by most players, if it wasn't for Jamie Vardy, Mahrez is probably the player, excuse me, of the year. 17 goals, 15 assists, absolutely playing phenomenal. And Kasper Schmeichel, if for those soccer fans who know the last name, yes, that is the son of Manchester United great Peter Schmeichel, who won numerous trophies with Manchester United, and finally his son winning his first Premier League championship. It's a story for the ages, honestly. And in all of sports, that is it's arguably one of the greatest stories of all time. You could probably put USA, Russia up there. You could probably put Villanova in the 80s winning a national championship up there. Texas Western over Kentucky in the 60s. That's one of the most great stories. But the odds, the reason why it's so great is because of the odds that were placed on this. People put down money on this, and won. And English betting places lost a lot of money. So to put that in perspective, you never know what can happen. That's the one thing I've always loved about sports is that you could put the odds on everything, but at the end of the day, you never know. Well, that's the end of our show. Thank you so much for Tom for being here and doing your thing. So we always appreciate it. We're going to throw it out with one more song here. So here we have Running Wild, final song here on the Spicy Sports Show with Sam Cerrone and Tom Crane on Spreaker Radio. Till next time, see ya.
Peace.
I never did belong. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Don't cry, mama, don't cry. I'm burning down this town, so if you see me around tonight, kiss me goodbye. By your side is where I wanna be, young and wild with more apologies. I could die, it feels so good to be running wild with you right next to me. So alive.